Alright, just taking a break during training, today in the home gym again. I wanted to talk quickly about a method of technique, or more of a understanding about how to throw a kicking technique. I still see a lot of people understanding the fundamental movements but not understanding how to implement them. I see the hips turn, I see the knee come up, I see the extension, but I still see a lot of people doing the timing wrong. With the way I always try to emphasize kicking is that everything starts at the same time but finishes at the same time. That's not a new concept. The thing is, people, what I find is they do techniques typically in two components. They pick up their knee and pivot the hip, one, and then kick, right? So there seems to be two parts. Before the kick actually makes impact with the target, the pivot is finished. The problem with that, though, is that it's the hip torque that doesn't actually affect the kick then. No matter what I do before I kick, if my body stops, if the motion stops, it had no effect. I could do 15 somersaults, get up, and kick, and the somersaults have no effect in my kick. The way will it have an effect is if the motion is still happening when the kick happens. So that means that when I'm finished pivoting, I should already be finished kicking, right? So the movement here, this fast motion, picking up the heel, rotating inwards here, right? Watch the bottom heel here. Probably see it in the camera angle. Back up a little bit. Shoulder comes back, hip pivots, right? Shoulder comes back, front shoulder comes back, heel comes around, hip torques, right? Here. That's one component. Of course, the knee lift is the other component. But here's the thing. Does the knee lift and extend? Or lift, my leg's fully bent now. My leg still is going to lift more. Legs fully bent, this muscle's still pulling, I'm torquing and extending, right? So that means lift here, lift, extend. My leg's fully extended once my knee comes to its finished height. So the knee comes to the finished height and gets there as the leg fully extends and as the hips torque, right? So here, right? Here. So go for a bounce, torque, extend, all one motion. Torque, extend, lift, all one motion. Now in my training course, The Empowerment of Power, there's a bunch of different exercises I use, how to develop that speed in the hip twist, how to develop these muscles, to propel yourself quickly, how to get the balance so that you're not doing 1, 2, it's more, right? The leg gets to the height, as a foot, finish the extension. Not this way, not this way, right? This way. Foot finishes, leg finishes moving. Not leg finishes moving, extension. So go from a bounce or stationary, hip torque, pull back, leg up, extend, in motion together, finishing at the same time, which should be just beyond the target. My goal, no matter what I hit, I'm going to feel the movement finished, right? So I'm going to kick through my target. So here, not acceptable. Here, not acceptable. Here, step back first, not acceptable. Here, no. Still not fast enough. If you throw a kick that you find acceptable, stop training. For me, I forgot I'm in a video for a second. I want to keep kicking. So I'll cut the video short now. I hope I've made my point and haven't rambled too much. Everything goes in motion, completes together. Not 1, 2. Turn the shoulder, punch, just like turn the hip, kick. What's the point? So much power here. So much power here. It's got to still be in motion while you're kicking. Okay? Alright, that's it for today. Enjoy training.